did that. Anyway, so yes, if you haven't gotten in the new Discord, please get into the new Discord, okay? The link is on Patreon, okay? I think that's all for the updates. Did y'all hear that apparently TikTok is leaving? Y'all, I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what God sprayed up in the air, but I just feel very good. And maybe it's because I'm lit. And when I wake up tomorrow, I might be feeling different. But like I just really feel like, and this was me and my cousin, we like was really getting into it, you know, like, y'all, when I be really like getting lit, I always start praising God and tapping into God. Yes, I've been seeing, girl, everybody in a frenzy, honey. But I don't know, like low key, I don't think they gonna take it away. I felt like when Trump got in office, like he was gonna keep it. Like I feel like, I don't know, but I don't know shit. We just gonna see it play out. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's leaving, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not given that it's gonna be taken away, but all I'm taking from it is like, bro, live your best life. Like at the end of the day, we used to watch Vine. Well, I never got into Vine for real, but there used to be Vine, bitch, and they took Vine, or Vine went away, or whatever the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Like things evolve, and I feel like as far as the content creators, like we gotta understand you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel for a lot of my like co my mutuals, you know, because we've been making money off that bitch, okay? I haven't gotten to the place where I've made a ton of money, but I have made me like a few, I've made some bands on there, okay? And it's very unfortunate, but I don't know. I just feel like whatever God has next is what's going to be next. And it's going to be made specifically for me. And because of the shift, everyone's going to be still like, just because TikTok gets banned doesn't stop people from looking for content. It doesn't stop people from looking for things to tap into. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just feels like the next step in the renaissance, in the evolution. And you know, whether it stays or not, like it is what it is. I'm glad to have experienced it, and I'm glad to have met all of y'all from it, you know, who I have met from TikTok. Um but yeah, I can't even, like, I don't know, like even the talk that we had earlier on live where I just was like talking about the money thing, you know, and just feeling like, damn, like am I ever gonna be able to break out of this and all the things. I don't know. I just feel like, bro, you know what really triggered it? I literally, my whole timeline is the men, um, and the wives talking about, did you pay? I can't pay the mortgage this month, and they looking at her like, girl, what the hell is you talking about? And it really made me think, like, you know, that's how we're supposed to not worry with God. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, I'm on Twitch, okay? So I can't see y'all messages. If y'all want to tap in with me, go to Twitch. I can't see y'all messages. I'm just on there just cuz I'm on there. But hey y'all. Um but it's just like, that's what my cousin was talking about. Like if it says not to worry, if God tells us not to worry, what the fuck are we really worrying for? Seriously, what are we worrying for? You know? And like even today I had a moment where I was like, oh my God, girl, you don't have this job. Like, okay, you down to your last coins. Like, let's see how we gonna spread this out. You need to start getting a job and all the things. And I don't know. I felt this relief today. This week, like it was really yesterday where it started, where I just felt this relief. Like, bro, there's nothing I can do, you know what I'm saying, other than what God is telling me to do. And I gotta trust that what God is telling me to do is gonna get me to where I need to be and what I need to do. So I just gotta trust it. Since when has God not had me? I didn't know I would get this place, y'all. I keep going to that. Like whenever I start going into lack mode and stressful and all the things, I'm like, bro, I didn't know how I was gonna get this place. And the money just came. So when does that stop? And like now I want to really work on maintaining that frequency constantly, not like letting it drop. You know, actually, I want to show y'all that video. Actually, damn, how am I gonna show y'all? Hold on. Oh, I can show you on Discord. Hey, must be the money. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Just posting it on TikTok and then I can show y'all. Where did I post it? Affirmations? Okay. Yeah, I'm finished. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Never let yourself do that. Girls, listen to me. Never let yourself get that low over money. Money can be such a mental battle if you don't understand that it's a relationship. And as soon as you feel like you lost and you're defeated and you're like down bad, have no outlet, you lost. You lost. This also really isn't a conversation for everybody. This isn't also for people who are like going through like crazy problems. But before I started making money for real and I moved into my apartment by myself, I did have times like that almost where I was starting to get sad, but I was like, don't fall into a depression. Don't overthink it too hard. It will come to me. Being in a place of scarcity, depression, just these bad vibes will take the abundance away. You can't believe that you're abundant in the same space as being depressed because you're without. You have to truly, truly believe that money's coming your way and that you attract that into your life. Because if you did believe that, you wouldn't fall into depression because you don't have it, because you know it's coming. It's like any game. If you feel like you already lost, that's going to transpire into how you play. In the times that I was sad that I didn't have money and I wasn't sure like when it was going to come in, yada, yada, I had to grasp onto God. You don't even have to be super religious, but if you don't believe in God, you're going to always lose yourself. So that's one. But I always have to say like, okay, God, I trust in your plan and I know that it's coming. And I know that me feeling these negative feelings of like depression and being scared over money is me not trusting in him. You see what I'm saying? If your dad told you, I'm going to pay for your phone bill this month, say you got a good dad, because everybody ain't got good dads. If your dad tell you he going to pay for your phone bill this month, you probably don't have to bring it up again. Let's say you don't have to, because some people got to. You'll be fine. You're not going to stress out on how you have to pay for your phone bill because you know it's covered. That's how you got to feel like God is for you. And not only that, you have to trust in your abundance as well. That's from God. You know what I'm saying? You have to trust that you're abundant. I know it's hard to not get scared. I know it's hard. I know. I was in this apartment on my last dollars thinking, what am I going to do? But because I practiced reeling myself in and grounding myself, I'm successful today. I truly believe if I let myself get really depressed and scared over the lack of money, I wouldn't be where I am today because that would have transpired in the way that I acted. I probably wouldn't be motivated to work. I would be depressed. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody. It influences how you act. How I'm talking is only for a certain group of people. Everybody doesn't have, because like real things go on in life and I don't want to confuse the two. So like if you get it, you get it. Like this will hit the people who understand for real and feel abundant as well. Everybody doesn't have the gift feeling of abundance and can act on that. And this is mainly for people who have a plan in life. They feel like they're destined to make it. They feel like they're destined to take care of themselves and their family, become rich. This is also for go-getters. I've talked about this on my page before. You're either going to sink or swim. Like, if you can make it happen, get up and make it happen. Don't give money power. Don't give money power. You are the power. Money is there to be used by you. Don't let money control your emotions, and you have to practice that. If I lost all my money in my bank account, I'm going to be cooked. But I practiced it, so I have that in mind. Don't let money be your God. You're cooked if you let that happen. Because the day that could be lost or stuff start fluctuating, it's a mental battle and no.
I'm tired of it.
You gotta ground yourself, girls. Also, if you're abundant and think like me, you probably are very delusional and you live on that and it works. You can convince yourself of anything. I convinced myself, me and my best friends are just like me. I convinced myself that any dollar I put out into the world that I give is going to come back to me and even more. The less thought I put behind money, the more it comes. Also, stop saying you can't do this, you can't do that, I can't afford my life, I can't. Be careful about the verbatim you use over your life. And that's not some spiritual like luck conspiracy theory I have. No, it's literal. Your actions come from a place. Every action you make come from a place. There's about 1,000 things you haven't done in your life because you feel like you couldn't do it. If I say that I'm just not a morning person, I'm just not a morning person. I'm going to live in that theory. I'm going to move in that way. I'm not going to try as hard as I would if I thought I could be a morning person. If you feel like you are made to make it happen, you're going to be that person in your family that's just going to make it happen, right? You're meant to have everything you want in life. It's going to happen. If you feel like you're abundant, it's going to happen. And then whether that ends up happening or not, there is no loss in that. And don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise.
Yes, honey. So that really just kind of did something to my brain. I just watched it, so it's still doing something to my brain, honey. But
never let yourself do
this
that.
Was me.
Girls, listen to me. Never let yourself.
But yeah, like I'm focused on like the frequency part of it, you know, like I'm tired. Like as an entrepreneur, I don't necessarily think like people that like are in high positions, you know, that are like they still take risks. They take the same kind of risk we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a difference in the frequency. It's like it's a knowing that regardless of if I lose it all, I could get it right back, you know? And like I really want to like have that so that no matter, I just feel like there's a certain frequency that I got to tap into to where money is just going to come to me because I'm not even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to tap into, and that's what I'm finna focus on moving forward, especially before the new year in March. It's just like I can't go into this new year like with this bullshit. Okay, I can't. Like I need to go in with like a mindset that is like beyond this motherfucking world. So yeah, that's something that I just have realized I'm tired of doing. Even like the whole like getting a job and all that shit. Like I'm tired of going through that, bitch. Like let's make up our mind. Is we gonna live in survival mode or are we not? You know, even when people are coming into the live and they asking me questions, I kind of get irritated because I'm like, either choose to do it or don't, bitch. What the fuck? What are you asking me for? Like, what are we talking about? How do you deal with this? Like, what do you mean? Either you deal with it or you don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you do what you gotta do until you don't have to deal with it no more. Like it's that simple. Like you know, and but that's the type of energy I'm having with myself. Like I'm sick of it. I'm tired, bitch. We've done this for 29 years, baby. You are not going into 30 doing that shit. We're not. Okay? I really feel like we've been in the eye of the storm. Energy been chaotic, yet yes, eerie, quiet, and peaceful. Exactly. Like I don't know, it's just something. It's just something. Like you said, you know, we made it through the storm and now it's just like everything's